Hi, my name is Anand. So in this lab, I want to describe about Amazon AWS RDS. You'll be learning about how you can create an RDS instance using MySQL and also how you can connect from MySQL Workbench, that is through the backend. So okay, the detailed documentation is available in docsamazon.com. You can go through this documentation. Amazon RDBMS is basically a web service that makes it easier to set up, operate, and scale a relational database in an AWS cloud. It provides cost-efficient, resizable capacity for an industry-standard relational database and manages common database administration tasks. So here, basically, you can understand that it supports major database like including MySQL, MariaDB, PostgreSQL, Oracle, and MS SQL. It also has a powerful AWS DynamoDB database also, which is included in RDS services. Okay, let us quickly go into the lab of RDS. So here in the RDS section, you can see this. Go to RDS. This should be the dashboard. Once you select that, yes, you have. I do not have anything in my system. So first create a database. So there is some changes in 2021. You can see this will be listened to your feedback now. Create a database with the single. There are some added features which makes it simple, especially in the menus. So here you have a standard create, easy create. I'm selecting the standard create. MySQL. See here the six popular databases are available. I'm selecting MySQL. Okay. So the version also is listed. I'm selecting this default one, which is 8020 at this time. And now I'm selecting this free tier. Okay, please remember this one. The other things may attract some charges. So free tier. So here you can see this database settings, DB instance identifier. I'm leaving it as it is. Whatever I'm placing, I'm just making a note here. You can see this database -1. And master username is admin. You can give whatever is the name. If you want, some people may say root. It's okay. Admin. Add password as Anand star. I'm providing this Anand. So remember, it should be 8 characters minimum. So now, since we have selected free tier, automatically this DB2 micro has been selected with 1 CPU, 1 GB RAM. And in storage, you see this 20 GB is applicable in free tier. So for about 720 hours, we can use that. Enable auto scaling. I'm disabling this one because I don't require now. Same thing, multi-agent. So the connectivity, you can see here, virtual private cloud use default. After database is created, you can't change this VPC selection. Yes, that is sure. If you are using a private, then you have to select this. Otherwise, we have to leave this default. Subnet is also same. Public access, please make it yes. Otherwise, you cannot access through backend, especially internet facing. VPC security group. Okay, choose existing or create. No, I'm selecting this default one only. Later on, I'll modify the assigned ports which are there. Availability zone, no preference. Select this additional configuration. Remember this 3306 is the port number that should be enabled. And now the authentication mechanism is password authentication. I'm leaving it as it is. So just select this additional configuration. The database name I can provide as Anand, the initial database name. Leave other things normal. Enable automated backups. No, I'm disabling this one. I don't require. Enable any minor. Yes, if you want, you can leave it. Window. So this is the information provided by Amazon. That 750 hours of RDS service is free tier and available for 12 months and 20 GB for general purpose SSD and for also snapshots. Okay, so create a database. So it will take about 3 to 4 minutes of time to complete the creation of database and also the health checks. So you can see the status as you can see here it's creating. It's great. It will take some time. And meanwhile, what you can do is just select this database. So one more thing, once the database is available, you can get this endpoint. As of now, nothing is there. Meanwhile, what you can do in security groups, just enable this port 3306. How do you do that? I'm opening this link in a new tab, and yeah, in this security group, yeah, you can see here the inbound rules. You need to enable this MySQL port. If not done, then you may not be able to access. Yeah, Aurora MySQL. This is 3306, and provide this 0000 for all. Okay, save rules. Okay, I mean we have enabled the security group. I'm closing this particular one. Now you see this. Let me see by refresh. Still it is creating. You can select this. Once this is done, you should be able to see the endpoint. Now not yet created. Meanwhile, what we can do, we can download this backend from this particular URL. You can see this dev.mysql.com downloads file so and so. No thanks, just start my download, which should start download within a minute's time. This is about 38 MB. It is downloaded, and just install it. These are all defaults. These are all defaults. Okay, so once this is installed, you can even launch this MySQL Workbench. I already installed. So launch this and get ready before the database is ready. So meanwhile, I'll explain about how you can connect from backend. This is installed in my Windows system. Okay, so I can say this plus mark MySQL connections, and the connection name as I can give my database. Okay, so here the connection method is standard TCP/IP, or you have a socket pipe, or maybe over SSH. But here I am selecting the standard TCP/IP. In the host name, you need to provide the endpoint. Okay, username, I am waiting for the endpoint, admin, and my password is I can say, and say okay. Let me wait for my host name. Okay, so let me move ahead to the dashboard. So you see the status is still under creation, but you received this endpoint. Is almost done, I think. Just copy this. Okay, now the status is available. You can see here the database status successfully created. It's available. You can see all various other parameters like VPC and multi-agents. So as of now, the current activity also you can see. Okay, CPU current activity, which should start the health check. So all the parameters are listed here. Now let me go to my workbench and provide the endpoint at the host name. So once if I have done this, let me test my connection. Test to see I have changed my port to 3304, which I have configured. Test connection. Yeah, it has successfully made connection. Okay, so once if I make this, I have connection settings established. I am opening my SQL editor. You can see the server status now. Once you click this selection, yeah, it is connected to my Amazon distribution, that is source distribution, compiled for, and all the other things which is there, the IP also, the details which are there. You can see the refresh, and you can see the client connections. So we have connected here, and also you can verify the dashboard also, like go to RDS console and check how many connections are active. That also can be visible. See here, current activity list. All right. So now, since I have connected here, I can yeah, I can run my command show databases. Okay, and run this. Execute this command. It should list my database. Okay. If I want to create, I mean, I can create more database. Create database Linux. Okay. Yes. Yeah, this Linux database is also created. In this way, I can create users, or I can even grant permission to the database. I can even list out my tables, etc. So that's all about in this RDS. So I'll also show you how you can terminate your RDS instance if you are not able to use, if you are not using. So here I select this database and say actions, delete. So it will ask to create a final snapshot. I don't require any snapshot, and I acknowledge. If you create, then please verify. You delete all the snapshot also. Otherwise, it will be charged later. So delete me. Okay, so the delete request has been taken. After a few minutes, I mean 3 or 4 minutes, this database will be deleted. Okay, that's all about this Amazon RDS, creating a database and also connecting from the SQL MySQL Workbench. Thank you. Bye.